Hello, my beautiful diamond. SheilaTruelove here with you. Getting ready. As you see, I'm all dolled up, all glammed up. Yes. Getting ready to go out to the Aloha Crab with my family, my daughter, which you know I've been looking forward to that, trying to repair the relationship, and my brother, my son, and we're going to have one hell of a time at the Aloha Crab. Right now, I want to share with you. Wife leaves her husband because he suffers from erectile dysfunction. Let me share this with you and then we'll come back and we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. Here we go.
All right. It's an email topic.
Email.
And basically, the man was married. He had ED. Y'all know what ED is, right? Erectile dysfunction. He couldn't get up at all. He had a medical, I think he was taking high blood pressure or diabetes, something. I had to write it down, but I misplaced it. It wasn't long either, it was short. And he said because of his medical conditions, he had ED, and nothing he tried worked. So he hadn't had penetration with his wife in a year or so, he said. He tries to please her orally, but he knows that is not enough in his mind. And the marriage has suffered, or had suffered rather, he told her he don't mind if she be with another man, just don't let him find out. Just keep it, just stay there with him. If she need to go take care of herself with somebody else, just for that need right there, but stay in the marriage, he said he was fine with that. He told her that. He came to her with that suggestion. She didn't ask him that. He told her because he loved her so much and wanted her in his life, he told her to go be with another man for that. But just stay in the marriage with him because he knew he couldn't do it. He couldn't take care of her like that. And I guess he got some serious health issues. But anyway, that's love right there for you. I couldn't do it, but hey. But he said that she told him she don't want to cheat on him. So she divorced him.
Okay.
He's devastated. How does he get over this? When he offered her the opportunity to go be satisfied somewhere else, just stay in the marriage, she wouldn't do it. Should he be mad at her or not? That's a deep one. It's two parts of that.
Okay, let me share with you the comment that I posted. First of all, a man loves his wife. He's not going to want to share her. I don't give a damn what is what. But I personally said, a lot of people said, well, when you get married, you're supposed to get married for better or for worse. You have to understand everybody don't take those traditional vows. I didn't have no for better or worse in my vows, and I was married twice. And I never put better or worse, because when things get worse, I'm out of here. Yeah, especially when you have a drug background and all that. No, baby, I'm out of here. But in terms of he has erectile dysfunction and now he can't function, and you have a lot of black men who suffer from high blood pressure, diabetes, and it's going to catch up to them as well. Right? He said that he don't mind her sleeping with other people as long as she's discreet. That would have turned me off. I have a man who's supposed to love me, but he don't mind me sleeping with other people. That's not the way a man is, because the Bible says there's nothing you could give a man when you touch his spouse or some woman that he loves. But he's trying to say you could do it because I can't do it, and she probably have a high sex drive. The first thing that came to my mind was, how old is this man? How old is he? Because we know how these older men do when it comes to finding women their own age, a woman who could roll with the punches and say, I get it, I understand it. And she could probably make do with the situation. But when you're sitting around here, old geezer, and you're picking women who are young enough to be your daughter or your granddaughter, then you get what you deserve. The next thing that came to my mind is, how many pregnant women do you see these men leave behind? They have no problem whatsoever leaving a woman pregnant, leaving a woman struggling raising children on her own. We see it all the time. And then if we reverse the situation and she had cancer, where she's not able to perform sexually, would he say for better or worse? Would he go out there and defile the marriage bed? Well, I don't care whether she says, well, it's okay for you to go out there and sleep with someone else. No, that's never okay. I'm sorry. No. I side with her. She said, this is not going to work for me. She takes marriage too seriously to sit there and be married and then go lay it with other. Nah, that's not going to work for her. So she just got her divorce, as you see. He was more interested in not having a wife anyway, from the way it appears. He was more interested in having a caretaker, a babysitter, a house slave, someone who he could keep in bondage. You have erectile dysfunction. He could have abused himself in his younger years. But a lot of black men, they think that they're riding high in April, honey, but you could be riding high in April, shot down in May, because one thing you black men, God, you keep forgetting, baby, your eggplant has an expiration date. And most black people, a lot of black people, men, are going to get high blood pressure. You're going to have to take certain medications. And even those who take the blue pill, Cialis, Levitra, what is the other one? Cialis, Levitra, and there's another one. And that's causing a lot of heart problems in men. My brother used to mess with Cialis. I think that one lasts for 3 days or something. He ended up with a pacemaker in his chest. So go ahead and keep on thinking that sex is everything. You're even willing to die. A lot of the men also, they refuse to take their medication because their erection is so much more important to them. So they end up with pacemakers. They end up, it messes with the coloration in your eyes. It causes a lot of joint pains. I'm just going by what I hear a lot of the men say, messing around with the little blue pill, Cialis, Levitra, and, hold on. Oh yeah, the other one is Viagra. I'm looking on here, checking it out for the male and their dysfunctional issues. But yet they want to sit around and tear women down. They want to put all this pressure on women. And now, honey, God don't like ugly. Karma loses no one's address. Remember that. So now they're expecting the woman to be faithful to this dude who is very obvious. He just wants a caretaker. Let me see. Men have left. This is one person who makes a lot of sense. Men have left women for less. Please go on Facebook. Type in runaway husbands. Hold on a moment. They have a whole group on Facebook. Runaway husbands. Take a look at that. Runaway husbands, sweetheart. And this is where I get a lot of my clientels from women who have husbands who just pick up and they leave. But now that Mr. Dude, he has erectile issues, she's supposed to stand by his side and be faithful or what have you. Let me see. Another woman says here, I am sitting in the public parking lot crying right now because I am getting so many painful memories. I was with this man for 40 years. How could he just pick up and leave and not even look back? And I have so many more stories coming from these runaway wives, 40 and 50 years of marriage, that they gave up the best years of their life. And look at how these husbands showed their appreciation. Called up from the airport talking about, I'm not coming back, I'm not happy. It is what it is. What are your thoughts, my beautiful diamonds? Twinkle, do you think she's wrong for picking up and leaving? It is what it is, honey. Twinkle, twinkle, twinkle.